Let's start with a number. $200. That's how much money experts estimate most seniors waste every single trip, simply by not knowing about a secret set of free airport perks. What if I told you that a few key phrases could erase long lines, eliminate baggage fees, and turn a basic economy ticket into a genuinely comfortable experience? The wild part is, a staggering 90% of seniors never think to ask for them. But that's all about to change. Stick with me, because in the next few minutes, you'll learn the exact words that unlock everything from free wheelchair service and secret lounge access to even a second carry-on bag. These aren't complicated mileage programs. They are walk-up perks you can claim on your very next flight. Even if your ticket says basic economy, these are game changers that turn airport stress into airport ease. Number 1. TSA PreCheck at $75. Without the fee. Let's kick things off with a fantastic secret at the security checkpoint. If you've celebrated your 75th birthday, the TSA already considers you a trusted traveler. This is a huge, overlooked advantage. The standard TSA PreCheck program costs around $85 and requires applications and interviews. But if you're 75 or older, you can often bypass all of that. You don't need to enroll, you don't need an appointment, and you certainly don't need to pay. So what do? When you get to security, find a TSA officer and politely say, "Excuse me, I'm 75 plus, may I please keep my shoes on?" This isn't asking for a favor, it's invoking an established TSA guideline. They'll typically direct you to an expedited screening lane for a pre-check-like experience without the official membership. This means you get to keep your shoes on, your light jacket stays put, and your belt remains fastened. No more fumbling with laces or awkward balancing acts. Your liquids and laptops can often stay in your carry-on bag too. We heard from a viewer, Dorothy, who traveled through the busy Phoenix airport. She told us she saved a good 20 minutes and caught her connection simply because she knew to ask. It's not just about saving time. It's about reducing the anxiety that so often accompanies air travel. 2. Shoes and belt. Stay on at 65. Now, what if you're between the ages of 65 and 74? You're in luck too, because the TSA has another thoughtful accommodation. TSA guidelines give screeners the discretion to let passengers aged 65 and older leave their shoes and belts on. This policy is designed to ease the physical burden and maintain the dignity of older travelers. The key word here is discretionary. It means the officer has the authority to grant this courtesy, but it's not automatic, like it is for those 75 and over. So how do you maximize your chances? The magic words are simple and polite. Would you allow the senior courtesy? By framing it this way, you're not making a demand. You're asking for a recognized accommodation. And from what we've heard, 9 times out of 10, the officer will wave you through. Now here's a pro tip. Even though you'll be asking, it's always a good idea to wear slip-on shoes anyway. Why? On the rare occasion an officer can't make an exception, you can just slide them off quickly and easily, minimizing any frustration. It's a smart backup plan. This perk is all about making your journey a little bit easier and a lot less of a hassle. It's there for you to claim simply by asking. Number 3. Free wheelchair plus escort. Let's talk about a perk that's about safety and peace of mind. Free wheelchair and mobility assistance, complete with an escort. This isn't a luxury, it's a right. Under the Air Carrier Access Act, airlines are legally obligated to provide wheelchair service, an electric cart, or a private escort from the curb, all the way to your gate. You don't need a doctor's note, and there is absolutely no fee. This service is for anyone who finds the extensive walking and standing in a large airport challenging. Airport terminals are sprawling, and the walk can feel like a marathon. For seniors, this can be exhausting and even dangerous. Believe it or not, falls in airport terminals send more seniors to the emergency room than turbulence. To arrange this, the best method is to call the airline's special services number 48 hours before your flight and say, "I need mobility assistance to the gate." If you forget to call ahead, don't worry. Just go to any airline check-in desk and make the same request. The staff will print a pass for your escort. This is your golden ticket. Your escort will push you through priority security lanes, bypassing the regular lines, and then take you directly to your gate for pre-boarding. This gives you time to settle in without the rush. The service doesn't end there. Upon arrival, an escort will meet you at the aircraft door and take you to baggage claim or the curb. Please take advantage of this. It's there for your comfort and safety. Priority boarding without status. Here's another perk that can make your flight much more relaxed. Priority boarding. You might think this is only for elite flyers, but it's often available to seniors for free. This isn't just a courtesy. It's a standard operating procedure for gate agents at nearly every major U.S. airline, triggered by your age. They are allowed to invite passengers who need a little extra time to board right after the premium groups. Why is this so great? Imagine an empty jet bridge, wide open overhead bins, and no jostling. You can stroll to your seat and stow your carry-on without feeling pressured. To claim this, it's wonderfully simple. About 15 to 20 minutes before general boarding, approach the gate podium. With a friendly smile, politely say, "Excuse me, may I pre-board? I'm a senior, and I'd feel much steadier getting settled before the main rush." Gate agents are generally very accommodating. They'll usually scan your pass and invite you to board early. You don't need a special card or a first-class ticket. And here's a bonus. Many airlines, including Delta and American, will allow your travel companion to board with you. This perk is all about giving you the space and time you need to start your flight feeling calm and collected. 1. Unlimited meds and liquids. For years, the 311 liquids rule has been a source of frustration. This is so important, we made a whole video about it that got over 66,000 views, and the core secret is this. For prescription liquids, creams, eye drops, and even nutritional drinks, that restrictive 3-ounce rule vanishes completely. You are absolutely allowed to bring medically necessary items in quantities larger than 3.4 ounces. Here's what you need to do. First, place all your medically necessary liquids in a separate, clear plastic bag. It can be larger than the standard quart-sized bag. Second, when you get to security, take this bag out of your carry-on, place it in a separate bin, and clearly inform the officer, "These are my medical liquids." This declaration is crucial. The officer may need to inspect the items, but you won't be asked to discard them. This means you can bring gallon-sized saline solutions, insulin, or even your prune juice if it's medically advised. The peace of mind is immense. Now, a pro tip for all travelers. Always pack duplicates of your most critical medications in your checked luggage, if possible. Spills can happen, and a backup supply ensures you're never without your vital medicines. Declare your medical liquids with confidence and sail through security. 6. Extra carry-on for medical gear. Traveling with medical equipment can feel like a logistical nightmare. But here's a vital piece of information. Essential medical devices fly free into your normal carry-on allowance. Yes, that means an extra carry-on, with no extra fees. The FAA classifies items like CPAP machines, portable oxygen concentrators, and folding canes as assistive devices. This is a legal right, meaning they are not counted towards your standard carry-on limit. Think of the relief. You still get your roller bag and your personal item. Your medical equipment is a bonus, ensuring you have everything you need. Here's how to make it go smoothly. When you check in, request a free blue airline disability sticker for your medical equipment. This sticker identifies it as an assistive device. Once on board, flight attendants will often help you store these items in a coat closet or another designated area, so they don't take up precious overhead bin space. This perk is about maintaining your independence and well-being. A CPAP machine isn't a luxury. It's a necessity. Don't leave these vital items behind. Declare them, get them tagged, and enjoy the freedom of knowing your assistive devices are traveling with you at no extra cost. Let's specifically address one of the biggest concerns for travelers with CPAP machines or portable oxygen concentrators: batteries. Generally, lithium batteries over 100 watt-hours are heavily restricted. But here's the game-changing news. Lithium batteries of that are for medical devices are exempt from these strict limitations. The TSA cannot confiscate these batteries if they are declared for medical use. This ensures your equipment remains functional throughout your journey. Here's how to handle it. At security, just like with medical liquids, declare your batteries. As you place your device and battery in the bin, state, "This is medical lithium for my CPAP." This alerts the officers to the exemption. They will often hand-check the batteries, which is a quick and routine procedure. Now for a critical piece of advice. Put your medical device batteries in your checked luggage. The extreme cold in cargo holds can severely damage lithium batteries and even render them unusable. Always keep them with you in your carry-on. Bringing backup battery packs is also a smart strategy for longer flights or potential delays. This exemption is a powerful tool for ensuring your health and comfort while traveling. Suffer 8. Hidden senior fares. Let's talk about saving serious money. For seniors, there's a fantastic secret often tucked away from plain sight: hidden senior fares. You'll rarely, if ever, see these special discounts advertised on travel websites. Airlines like United, American, and Southwest sometimes offer them, but because they prefer to sell full-price tickets, they don't display them. It's a classic case of, if you don't ask, you don't get. So, how do you uncover these savings? It's wonderfully old school. You pick up the phone and call the airline directly. When you connect with an agent, politely state, "Hello, I'm 65 plus, and I'd like to know if you have a senior rate available for flight 1234 on date." Airline agents have access to different pricing tools and can often pull up these discounted rates. It can frequently knock 10% or more off the day's lowest published fare. But wait, there's more. You can often combine these fares with other discounts. If you're an AARP member, you might get an additional coupon code or discount. Imagine combining a 10% senior fare with a 5% AARP discount. The savings add up. A simple phone call can unlock significant savings, giving you more to spend at your destination. 9. Airport lounge access hacks. Let's be honest, airports can be chaotic and uncomfortable. But what if you could escape to a quiet oasis with free Wi-Fi, complimentary snacks, and even drinks for what could amount to as little as $3 a visit? Welcome to the world of airport lounges, made accessible through clever hacks. You might think lounges are only for elite travelers, but there are ways for seniors to get in without paying hundreds for memberships. One popular program is Priority Pass. A standard day pass costs around $35. However, here's the real magic. Many credit unions offer free Priority Pass memberships or a certain number of free lounge visits each year on their no-fee or low-fee cards. This is a perk that often goes completely unnoticed. Your mission is simple. Call your bank or credit union and ask, "Does my card qualify for Priority Pass lounge access?" Imagine stepping into a serene environment with comfortable armchairs, clean restrooms, and a selection of free food and drinks. It's a stark contrast to the gate. The value is incredible, as a couple of meals and drinks in the terminal can easily cost more than $35. This isn't just about saving money. It's about starting your journey feeling refreshed and relaxed. Check with your bank. That card in your wallet could be your key to airport tranquility. 10. Companion and rebooking rights. Let's wrap up with two incredibly important rights that provide comfort and flexibility. First, companion seating. If you have a mobility or medical need that requires assistance, you have the right to have a companion seated next to you at no extra charge. The federal regulation that governs this is 14 CFR Part 382. After booking, call the airline and state, "I need adjacent seating under Part 382 for myself and my companion due to a medical need." Citing the regulation is key. It mandates they accommodate you, even if it means moving another passenger. Second, flexible rebooking. Seniors 65 and over often have the right to change return dates for documented medical reasons without the usual 200+ change fees. The trick is a simple doctor's letter stating you were advised not to fly on the original date due to medical reasons. If you've learned even one new trick today, please take a moment to tap that like button. It helps YouTube show this video to more seniors who need these tips. And if you have a hidden perk of your own, drop it in the comments below. Your tip could be the next big discovery for someone else. Let's do a quick lightning round recap. You've got this. Remember, if you're 75 or older, you get free PreCheck benefits. If you're 65 and up, a polite request for senior courtesy can often keep your shoes and belt on. Don't walk when you can roll. Free wheelchair assistance is your right from curb to gate and back. Want to board early? Just ask the gate agent. That 3-ounce liquid rule vanishes for medical necessities. Just declare them. Your medical equipment, like a CPAP, flies free as an extra carry-on, and those vital CPAP batteries fly unrestricted in your carry-on and never check them. For deals, phone the airline and ask for hidden senior fares. Check if your credit union card offers free airport lounge access. And finally, know your rights. Cite Part 382 for companion seating and have a simple doctor's note ready for free medical rebooking. These aren't just tips, they're your toolkit for transforming air travel. Use these phrases confidently and politely. You'll find agents are often happy to help. Safe travels, my friends. May your journeys be smooth and comfortable, and I'll see you in the next video.